That's right. It's the Mix It Up podcast with the Mix It Up crew here. Relationships, dating, etc. We got all that. We're here and we're going to give it to you this week. Shameka, what's going on?
What's good, everyone? I'm just chilling. It's spring. I'm ready to hit these streets.
I hear you.
In a good way, though.
I know that's right. Maria, how you feeling?
I am good. It's nice out, and yeah, the streets are calling.
We're gonna be on the prowl this spring and summer.
Fellas.
I'm bringing the heat.
You hear them, fellas. You hear it. Trell, what's good, man?
What's good? What's going on, man?
Trail with protection.
You know Trell be in them streets.
Oh, yeah. It's my birthday weekend, too. You already know how we turning up.
Yes.
I hit my man up on social. He be everywhere. Kicking it.
Gotta catch him, though.
Yeah, man. Busy man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, so in the news, we got this guy, City Boys. We up 1,000 on this one.
Oh, God.
Yes, this guy is a soccer guy, Akraf Hakimi. Yes. His wife recently filed for a divorce, but come to find out, all of his possessions are in his mother's name. So she won't be getting half at all. City Boys up 1,000. What you got to say about that, Shameka?
Not the City Boys up 1,000. I deceitful.
Really? Deceitful?
Yes.
That's deceptive?
I think so. Absolutely.
No, what's deceptive is that he worked hard for all that stuff and she trying to take half of it.
You know, no. I no.
No.
I think that do you know why they're divorcing, or you just know that?
That's all I needed right there. I'm going straight off that information. Because actually, this morning I saw a news report that was rather disturbing. I don't know if I want to mention it here, so it may be some reason for this divorce. But I'll leave it at that.
Something that he did.
Yeah, because if he did that, then I'm off on this story.
Okay. So no foundation and no great communication, I think, in the beginning, in the courting stage, in the serious stage of it, in the engagement stage. Because how she not know this information?
Because she was caught up in the fame. So she was a gold digger from day one.
I don't think so.
Oh, boy, that's quick a nerve.
I mean, it may both serve them right. You never know. You never know why she was in it.
If y'all could have saw the look on her face.
And she like, hold up. Maria like, hold up.
She was in it for the right reasons.
We know that?
Exactly.
First of all, it was him. From the beginning.
How you know that?
He should have let her know that.
Yeah.
But listen.
And it's
Prenup,
not
like,
a
this is
bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If that's how he's conducting his business, that's his business. But he should have let her know that.
Definitely informed
Because
him.
they're starting off the wrong way.
Well, they ended the wrong way, too.
That part. And again, his fault.
Yeah.
His fault in the beginning, his fault clearly in the middle and the ending. She is definitely owed something.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
And she put in time.
Half of
And
what he got in his
honesty.
name.
It may not even need to be half. I don't always agree with that.
Nah, every situation don't need half.
No, agreed.
I believe if she helps you build something up, then she gets half.
And
But
she put in
Yeah.
time.
I got a question.
Yeah.
But-
So she helped him build that soccer leg. to
Not
kick
a
the ball.
thing.
Oh, my guy.
Yeah, to me, it's just deceitful. I don't like it. And, you have to communicate these things in the beginning. You have to have these conversations. So it's vital to have these conversations because you're going to end up like this.
Yeah, it's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
It's a lot, too much.
All right, cool deal.
All right.
Cool deal.
I'm not saying nothing. Y'all looking at me.
Trell, but seriously though, what's your take? Like, honestly.
I mean, he was wrong for not telling her, but if she mad about it, that means she was in it for the wrong reasons in my mind.
Well, no, she could be mad about the unknown, not knowing.
No, I said, well, she mad about not getting anything. Let me put it that way. Because if he got everything, if he the breadwinner.
Do they have children? Let me interject. I'm sorry. Do they have children?
Nah, y'all can fault me on this. I probably needed more information, like how long they were married, like stuff like that. Because, yeah.
So with the information, just putting it out there. If children was involved, like, she should be upset.
Well, I mean, if children is involved, he should be a man and take care of his kids regardless.
Right.
So I'm not
That
saying
shouldn't be a factor.
Yeah, I'm not saying he
shouldn't
should not
be
do
a
that. You know, so
It's just the simple fact that she's not entitled to it for me.
yeah, exactly. You're not entitled to nothing that you did.
Like,
It's
if
not
you want to
yours.
give her something, like,
Agreed. He should want to give her something, not
I would like to revisit this when we have more.
I got something
info.
to say that he should want to, cause bruh, you know. But I'm gonna say this.
He took her from whatever she was, from wherever she was prior to them.
Got it.
So he definitely owes her something.
He can give her a check. He probably write her a check for something.
And I'm fine with that.
But it ain't gonna be what she want. I can guarantee you that.
Well, then she will be wrong on that part. She better take
And that's all I was saying.
something
That's all I was
right.
saying. You know, yeah.
Agreed.
You know what I mean.
It needs to be realistic. Don't do that, Akbar, or whatever
Look,
his name is. Mwa, I don't know.
If he took her and she ain't have with $20 and he give her $1 million check, she should be happy.
The lies.
No.
I'm not gonna do that. Trail.
Who?
Trail.
If I'm
Trell,
on
like, take the money and run.
leave me alone. After that, leave me alone. Look at Jeff Bezos. Y'all knew the story with him, right? Y'all know the story with him when he got divorced? So they was in court. His wife wanted all this money, this, that, and third. So he was like, look, Yana, I can write her a check for $2 billion. She said, fine. As soon as he wrote the check, after the judge made the gap everything, he was like, it don't matter because I'm worth over $40 billion. So, hey. Exactly. But the thing was, now she was mad because she said it wasn't right. No, you got what you asked for.
Yeah, I mean, that's greed. That's just completely
You know,
greedy.
so
Yeah.
Who can't?
I ain't writing no $2 billion check. I burn everything down.
I mean, they were together for a good little minute.
I
though.
don't. She didn't build Amazon. Then she went and started sleeping with Elon Musk after that. She want money.
First of all, that's gross. Gross.
She like I'm short.
that obviously it's not for you, Maria.
It's a no. It's a no, sis. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot to that. But he definitely owes her something. He wronged her in the beginning. Their marriage relationship, whatever they had, whatever you want to call it, was not on an equal or fair playing ground. Minus the money.
Right.
Autographed soccer ball.
That kind of leads me to
Not the
another
autograph
question for you
soccer ball.
all right. So I know when people are in relationships, I know a lot of women like to tell other women and applaud other women to like have their secret stash and their secret stash of money. So if y'all found out your man had one of those, how do y'all look at that?
The thing is, it won't be no secret stash for me. I have my own account, and that's my money.
No, when you
know,
married, you are one. You know the song?
we're one.
So you
we're
need that one account.
We can have a.
Boy, they go that evil look
we can
again,
we
boy.
can we can have a joint account that we get together, but I am still having my personal account.
Yeah, and
So
he
what
can
was
know
so
about
what was wrong with him having his stuff in his mama name? That was his personal.
The thing about it is, he should have informed her about
Right.
his game plan for his livelihood.
But
So
he didn't, I'm sure he didn't get married thinking he was gonna get divorced.
right, but still, this
and then
is
she will
conversation.
find out.
Well, she better stay with him, no matter what he did.
I would like to know what the reason, the grounds for divorce, and it just seemed like some shady boot stuff going on his end. So this might be something we need to, revisit.
She better find a good lawyer, and so they can come up with the right judge.
It don't
He
matter.
wrong.
It don't matter. It's gonna become a financial thing. Then he have to just give her some money. But you can't. If it's in his mama name, ain't nothing you can do.
She in cahoots.
Nothing at all.
I'm gonna get her too.
That's a good mama.
Like what? Let me call my mama right now.
She already saw that play come.
Of course, she probably went and broke him up.
That part.
Yeah,
They in cahoots.
mama's boy.
I'm gonna get her too.
Well, sorry, chick. You better go find out how to kick a soccer ball.
Oh God.
She just need to get herself together, basically.
What you doing? And stop going out to men with money.
See, this is a learning lesson. Ask these important questions. Get it in fine
He
writing.
still can tell you a lie.
Cover yourself.
He could have still lied.
And to be honest, with that much money, it's like, how much questions you gonna ask? Like, as long as he got that bag, you don't want to ask.
And 9 times, that's what I'm saying. 9 times,
Knowledge
she
is
probably,
power.
She probably didn't.
I'm
do it.
asking.
How many celebrities you actually see, or famous people, or rich people, getting with someone that's actually rich at the time? Most of the time. Now. We ain't going off of Jay-Z, Beyonce,
Right.
all them. But most of the time they find someone that's beneath them because they want control and power. So
Right.
that person that's beneath them, they looking at, oh man, I done hit a gold mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they look at it. That's why I agree with prenups. I agree with them.
I do.
To a certain extent.
No, so a
You're
prenup.
gonna put a clause in this thing.
But if you think about it, a
I
prenup
don't need
is
all your money. That's because I should have genuine feelings.
so. But if you know what the prenup is, it's gonna tell you anything that was made and you know what I mean after y'all got married, you are
Prior,
entitled to.
after.
Yeah, it's what I had before that you're not entitled to. So, and I agree with that.
I'm gonna help you
I mean, that
keep
was
this
a simple
agreement going.
conversation. If something, we're not planning on this, send us down divorce hill, sweetheart, you're not getting my house. My house is in my mama's,
I mean, he can give her a house. He can go. He probably got 2-3 other houses. Give her the house.
Just buy my house outright. I'll take care of these taxes though.
Look at Tom Brady.
Outright.
He loved his wife so much he went and bought a house right across the river from her.
Tom Brady, man.
Oh, that's a whole nother.
Another.
Yeah.
She just need to get herself together.
All right. Let it just be like,
Right.
yeah, a learning lesson.
It's okay.
This is how she felt.
That's right. This week, we're going to be taking some questions from the audience. Our first question reads, 4 years ago, I had a one-night stand with my best friend's dad, and I ended up pregnant. Of course, I kept the baby, but I never told my friend that my son's dad was her dad. If she knew, she'd be livid. She helps me with him all the time and loves my son like it's her own. Now his features are really coming in, and he's starting to look a lot like his dad. I mean identical. And she's been questioning me lately about the dad. Should I tell her that the child is her brother and that I slept with her dad, or should I keep quiet? I really don't want to lose my best friend. Ooh, Shameka, let me hear your thoughts.
This is sticky, icky. Okay. So, yeah. This is a lot to unpack. Yeah, I'm going to go with the old cliche saying, honesty is the best policy. She needs to just, she's an adult. She need to just come clean with it. And if that is sacrificing their friendship, then so be it. That's the loss that she's going to have to take. You got to pay the cost to be the boss, and she's just going to have to own up to that. I definitely can understand why she doesn't want to reveal that information. That's like girl code. Just
I would like to know how old they are.
good question.
Because what was going on at those sleepovers? Ew.
I didn't even go Trell with production. Maria,
Y'all just
somebody,
killed everybody. Came right to me.
Maria. I mean,
Her best friend's dad. That's like back in the day.
that's creepy though.
You got a
like
best
old
friend
men
that you-
give you worms.
Mm.
That's
He gave her a
gross.
worm eye. A baby.
So you never saw any of your friends' dads be attractive? Like, yeah, he can get it.
No.
No,
Y'all-
but I will say this.
Uh-oh.
I will say this. We're giving out some.
Yeah,
I will
got
say
one.
this.
She got one.
Not the dad, but I'll say this.
Who?
She had an eye on somebody.
Yeah.
So not the dad, but my uncle that's married into the family, his good friend. One day I was just like, oh my God, like, this is a good looking guy. But in my adult years, like teens, no. Teenage years, no. You know what I'm saying? But like in an adult eyesight, I was kind of like,
But an uncle can be younger. So that could.
Dad could have been younger too. He could have started
it's
having
different
kids.
factors.
I mean, at minimum, there still would be at least
18.
18, 20-ish years difference. That
If
is
he's 48, she older than her. She 20.
I'm not. I'm not.
I mean,
I would like to know some.
Flip it. I definitely have some friends whose mothers
that can get it.
can get it.
See,
That's
it's so different.
different.
But why is it different?
How is it different? That's a cliche.
I mean, then it's the whole thing where, like, well, technically, Maria and I, we at the age where we can date the son or the father. But what I'm,
Right
what
in
I'm,
that pocket with you.
yeah. But the only thing is,
No.
he want an old cougar. Want a cougar.
I go back and forth. It depends what season I'm in.
Yo. But here's the thing, best friends. So how far back they go? I think that's like a big piece that we're missing. Like how far back is it?
they're
Childhood.
close. I don't know. Even though we don't know 10, 15 years, they're close. She is so on the fence. She's scared. She does not want to lose her friend. Her friend is so smitten with this little boy. She's safe with... No. She's safe with her best friend watching the little boy is what I'm saying.
It's her brother.
But look, the dynamic is going to change
It's
if
still her brother.
right. But those times together, babysitting, all of that, that could possibly change.
Right. It is initially. I think they will be able to overcome that. It may take some time.
Hold on.
Depending on how ratchet the people are.
Listen. If that's her best friend, she knew how her homegirl was. How do she even know that that's the baby daddy? Because if she was having one night stands with dads, she probably had one night stands with other people. And she just think the future's coming in. That's what she want. But she knew her best friend was a...
She might need a DNA. I'm kind of with you.
Yeah.
Not only that, but if that's your best friend, you know how your best... Why did you leave your best friend alone with your daddy? and if that's your daddy, you know your daddy on top of it. So
she done caught one of them looking at some point.
Exactly. And
They done said something funny at some instance.
he was sticking.
Not sticking.
Like
Sticking and moving.
No, he ain't moved. He did not move.
I don't like this topic.
But I think she should tell her because at the end of the day, the sister and the brother need to know each other. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what if she had kids and they think, oh, well, it's just best friends, so we can talk the little boy and the little girl, and then now they cousins.
Did we ever address if
No,
That's my uncle.
Yeah, you right.
That's my uncle.
What?
So she gonna be the god sister, the god mom and the sister.
Oh my
go back,
God.
have you ever addressed the friend's mother in a situation? Like, are they married? Is it a cheating situation?
There's so many layers to this.
Right.
That's why I said it's sticky, icky, but
Right. That could be another reason why she has not
yeah.
divulged that information.
She ain't told it because she don't want the friend to find out.
What's gonna happen is the baby gonna be a bastard child.
He already
Does
got
the
child.
dad know?
He know he ain't stopped.
My God. Shut your mouth.
If anybody gonna know, that best friend's mama gonna know when she see that child. She gonna look. Y'all know that look she gonna give.
Especially a boy, because he going to be acting just like the daddy. I wonder if he going to go sleep with his daughter, best friend, to keep the tradition going.
Oh God. I can't with you.
I can't.
Trell with protection, I cannot. But
How
listen.
can we help her?
We can't.
We can't. No, I was about to
Honesty.
say, we can't.
Honesty. She's gonna have to put on her big girl panties and
Put them back on.
She
them back on.
Keep 'em on.
keep them on, sis. Keep those panties on, okay? But no, seriously, she's gonna have to just come out with it, and whatever the consequence is, so be it.
She just might break up her best friend's family.
Hey, but look,
Yeah,
if it's the
that's
consequence,
Well, he
I'm like,
broke
so
up.
you going to really fight your stepmama like that? I don't definitely.
And your best friend.
Yeah, I'm best friend mama, stepmama,
I cannot.
step
Like,
best mama.
I mean, it's just girl code. It's just some things that you just absolutely don't do.
What is this girl code be? speaking of?
Exactly, because you keep saying girl code. So when
That's the
I remember
second
one
time.
episode, we was talking about what dudes don't supposed to say, and you said you're supposed to be honest.
Yeah,
you don't
what
supposed
is-
to do that. So now what is the girl code?
Girl code is that's huge. You don't come for my daddy, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Unless we chit chat about it first. I have to be comfortable with you dating my dad
You're not
A
going
lot of
to-
people-
or my
your dad
brother.
is
It's
grown.
like the bro code.
No,
But it's-
because I tell her like this, I
but-
got a sister. If she talk to you, hey, long as you don't put your hands on, that's cool.
And I mean, that's your personal, whatever with it. But if I'm uncomfortable with my best friend dating my dad, I feel like she should honor that.
Why you shouldn't get mad at your dad for want to talk to your best friend?
Well, you know, because she is supposed to know me much better
But
than
your
my dad. That's who
dad-
I tell my secrets to.
But your dad
That's
not want to talk to your best friend either.
and she needs to say like, nah.
How
I
long
can't
had
do
your
that.
dad been looking at your best friend?
You know
Since y'all
what?
was little
This
girls?
is not a situation.
Hell,
I'm just saying. Hey, it's a lot of that going on in the world.
It is.
It is. But and that's more so of a reason. And
No.
It is. Like, it is a lot of that going on in the world.
Most definitely, but not.
See, people don't want to talk about the hard conversations.
They avoid it.
no, I
They
mean,
wanna-
it could
they
be a
wanna go around it.
situation. Okay, it could be a situation where your dad did not know your best friend. You know what I'm saying? In the younger years. Like my best friend, my dad didn't meet her until almost 10 years ago. And we're adults. So it may be a situation like that.
But at the same time,
What?
he's just as guilty as she is. You cannot put it
Her-
all on her.
Her
Because-
loyalty is to me and our
And
friendship.
your dad's not? Come on.
Um,
Because that's a friend. It's biologically your dad. Or
Right.
Even if it's not, he raised you.
but we talking about girl code here. We talking about girl code.
Hey,
You wanted to know.
young
That's
lady-
just my spin
young
on
lady,
it.
you wrong. But Pops was wrong. She wanted her silver fox, and she got bit.
Not bit by the fox, bit by the silver fox.
For a lifetime.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. In friendship, I just feel like just a true friend will respect your boundaries, what you're cool with, what you're not cool with. I would never do anything to my friend to make my friend feel uncomfortable. If she's telling me this makes me uncomfortable, if I continue to do it, I'm not being a good friend to her.
Well, yeah. But they didn't talk about this evidently.
Hell, some things don't need to be said. Some things you just know.
Everybody's different.
All sense ain't
Some
so-
things doesn't need to be said because look, she snuck and did it.
No,
You know what I'm saying? So she knew that her friend wouldn't be. Look, why she's so scared to confess.
Everybody's different.
You know what I'm saying? She's scared to
But
confess.
see,
so
what she should have
knew.
been smart is she should have said something when it first happened. That way, when she got pregnant, he'd be like, "Well, I told you." we slept together."
Right. Because you know what could happen
Exactly.
after the fact. I agree.
Conversation,
But
communication.
like you said, be honest.
Yeah,
You should have been
absolutely.
honest
Pops just as
up
guilty
front.
too.
Man.
Is Pops guilty, Maria?
Guilty.
Is Pops
Absolutely,
guilty, Trell?
absolutely.
Yes.
Hey, he just as guilty. I'm just gonna leave it there. 'Cause
Yes.
You know, parents gonna do what parents want to do.
ain't
They are.
But I'm okay. Both is guilty, but at the end of the day, she don't need to do something that you're not comfortable with. That's just my take on it. Hey,
I mean, she got to tell it. Like, she got to tell. It's
absolutely.
inevitable.
You better
It's past time.
Yeah.
put them panties on, girl, and tell your story.
All right.
All right.
All right. Our next question reads, I married my wife 3 years ago, and she had a 5-year-old son who I've grown to love as my own. I connected so much that I decided to legally adopt him. Unfortunately, we are getting a divorce, and my ex-wife wants me to pay child support until he's 18. I don't think that's right, especially if we're not together. I want to still be in my adopted son's life, but now that we are separated, should she hold the real father responsible? She didn't even require child support payments from him. Why me? Am I being petty, or do I have the right to feel this way? Trell, what's up?
Yo, what's going on, man? Hey, I feel you being a little petty, man, because when you was taking the responsibility of doing the legal thing, you know this day could come. So I feel like you should man up, keep taking care of the child. Don't throw the ex, the ex baby daddy up, because you weren't thinking that when you was with her. So you can't just keep running in and out of kids' life. You ain't no better than him if you're gonna do that. That's how I feel about it.
Word.
I agree.
You agree?
Oh my God.
Maria agrees.
Oh, I do agree.
Yeah, now I agree, but let's just flip the other side of the coin here, right? Let's say financially, since he's breaking away from this young lady, that he cannot afford to,
It don't
give
matter.
money.
It don't matter.
But let's say the quality time though. I'm just flipping it around.
Hold on, listen. I'm gonna tell you this. When you took on those obligations, you knew what comes with it. So you may not be able to give as much as you was, but you can give something. you know, I'm the legal dad. I gotta help buy school clothes. I gotta help do this.
So I'm not familiar with the rules. So when you get married, do the children she already have already become your responsibility?
No.
No.
He went an extra step and went through the courts.
And that's what I was against.
It's a lengthy process, so he knew exactly what he was getting himself
Okay.
into. He knew exactly what he's getting.
Because my view is that if I marry you, I'm taking on everything you come along with anyway.
Well, morally, you are.
So that's why I was wondering
he
about
did it
the whole
through the courts, though.
those rules.
To make it stick by
Exactly.
paper,
So
regardless.
their biological dad have no rights to them at all.
Where?
After the fact,
Yeah.
they don't.
Yeah, he definitely is wrong for bringing up the biological father. Definitely.
That's
That
why I
makes me
feel like he's
question
petty.
the intentions, you know.
Okay, that is the petty piece.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because if you brung it up then, I'm sure you brung it up before when y'all was together. That's probably why y'all ain't together now, because it's something you always doing, bringing up.
Right. When some turmoil came about, you said something
Yep.
because this ain't the first time.
And this is the same thing that Eva Marcella with Atlanta Housewives, and now she's on the show that she, her firstborn is not her soon-to-be ex-husband child, and she wants child support for her daughter.
Right. She wants to secure the bag for her baby. So we don't know if she pushed the adoption or he pushed the adoption, but they had a short-lived marriage.
Yes.
He legally adopted the daughter. They had a short-lived marriage of about almost 5 years. She is pushing for child support. He really doesn't want the divorce, but she does. But she definitely wants
that's the plot
child
twist.
support.
And see, that story a little different. I mean, legally should he be responsible? Yeah. But I get it with him because it's like she's just doing it for money. She's not doing it for the benefit of the child. You know, but legally, it goes back to what I said.
Right.
He knew what he was doing.
Right.
Nobody twist your arm and made you, like, man, you go through so many questions. You have to get the dad to sign all their rights.
Yeah.
If the dad is available,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
if he's not available to say yay or nay, there's a whole process. You have to put it in newspapers, publications. You have to make sure you put it out there to where he can see it, where his family members can see it, to make sure that you did your due diligence to find him so he would have a say-so.
And
But he deserved this.
he
'Cause he went
deserved
the
it.
extra mile for no reason.
So that's what I'm saying.
If I marry you and I take your kids on, I got you.
Yes.
But he ain't had to do all the custody. joint.
Exactly. So my thing is this, like, how are you any better than the other dad? If you willing just to exit out the life of the kids too. So let's take away the mom. Let's talk about the kids. The kids can't help the situation. The mom, I mean, depending on why they split up, she might or might can't help the situation either. But the kids, so you know better if you trying to just exit out their life too.
But I mean, he didn't say that. He said he just didn't want to be financially responsible. I can still be cool with the kid.
Yeah,
It just
but-
ain't my
but-
financial.
And that's what I was
You
saying.
stepped up
really-
to take the place because
But, yeah.
clearly he wasn't there.
So
the first
I-
father.
If you
Biological
really love those kids, what you said, you won't have a problem with taking care of them.
Right.
Right.
Even like Shameka said, you might not have the money all the time, but you can do the time.
You
can
do
spend
what you
time.
can do.
So let's stop worrying about it. Now, granted, I understand when you do go to court for child support, the judge can go off your finances and not just what I want to give. But you knew what you was signing.
Yeah, that's why I say he deserved that.
You knew what you was signing up for.
He signed up for that.
Wow. So, yeah, I mean,
Hey,
it's
I'm
one of
gonna
those
tell
things.
like
You made your bed, you lie in it.
Hey,
and
man up. Man
Man
up.
up.
Do what you got to do. The kids will thank you in the long run. I promise you. Even if their life go wrong, they still thank you in the long run. You might make them a better man at the end of the day.
Bet you won't do it again.
Yeah, I hope he don't get married again. He doing something like that.
Yeah.
I wonder why he did that. Was he just trying to be a super dad? Like was he trying to X the old buddy out? Was like, because some dudes do that. Like they want to get rid of the old buddy.
Well,
control.
If you just really trying to get rid of old buddy, then 9 times out of 10 that sound like he's still in their life. So he ain't gonna just sign up his rights most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
He probably was so absent, it probably was
Exactly.
not even a fight. He probably, like Irv said, I'm going to be there anyway. It probably wasn't a fight. If he was there, he probably said, go ahead anyway. Or if he was not there, they did their due diligence. Because, like I said, you have to do all these different things to make sure that you let everybody know. He probably didn't even have to do all of that anyway.
I'm just so curious of why what the other dad wasn't doing came up. We knew he wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
You got custody. We know he wasn't doing
You
anything.
didn't have to do that.
But he got issues with.
Well, his question is, am I being petty?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're being petty.
I agree.
To answer your question,
And you deserve that, man.
yeah.
Do
I mean,
it.
and then his next question was, do I have a right to feel this way? You have the right to feel however you want to feel. You know what I'm saying? But is it petty? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you still gonna pay.
Ooh, well wishes. All right, you guys. Our next question. I've been seeing this guy for 3 months now, and we've been in a relationship for about 2 months. We're in our 30s, recently met on a dating app. He said he couldn't see me today, even though we planned for it for quite a while. He told me he no longer participates in dating apps. Then someone sent me a message on social media with a screenshot of my boyfriend messaging a woman asking to meet her, telling her he's been single for months and he's finally ready now. Should I confront my boyfriend about this? Maria, you got this one first?
Yes and yes.
Okay, you ready?
I got this, and I'm going to confront you. I'm going to confront you. It's only been a couple months or a few months, but we starting off wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to just go ahead and remove myself and let you do what you do.
Absolutely.
That's
Definitely.
it. That's all I got.
Deceit, and more deceit.
Yeah. Go ahead about your business, though.
Sir, please and thank you.
Yes.
Irv?
Yeah, she should confront him. It sounds like this is a little game, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like he live on them dating apps and he just, hey, that's just how some people roll. They date somebody for a little bit of time, and they move on to the next.
You know, I think it's the whole, cat and mouse effect. Once you have the person, that chase is over, that thrill is, is done, is conquered. Trell?
Let him go.
Let him go.
You too
Yeah.
old.
Confront him. And my whole thing is confront him, then what? Because the old saying also, don't confront someone if you're not going to do something about the situation. So if you're confronting him and you're still going to be with him, you're setting the tone like you can just trample all over me. So if you're going to confront him, you might need to confront him with a breakup because you can expect this. He's going the extra mile lying, saying that he's no longer on the app. Did you ask him, was he still on the app? It should have been automatic, like once y'all made it official, both of y'all not on the app.
Off that.
You know what I'm saying? So, deceit. It's just the tone that was set is already
They don't
horrific.
even have enough meat in the game for them to even try to work this out. Like, just let Buck
It's
go.
early.
I agree.
Like,
I
It's
agree.
so early.
And y'all in your 30s. You too old.
Yeah, that part.
You too old. Boy, bye.
Yeah. You
He's
got
still
time.
playing around.
Yeah.
Playing around.
And that's fine.
Hey, what's wrong with people in their 30s? I'm in my
We
30s.
Nothing. You should
just when you do this. That's
Right,
all. Just when
like-
you do this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not ready. It's just for the thrill of it all.
And it's okay.
And that's fine. But don't mislead anyone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she want to keep her pH balance still on and not off.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
gross.
So, yeah, I mean, but he meeting and greeting on these dating apps,
I
Bumble.
can't say what I want to say.
It says
Well,
this.
Well, she was on a dating app too, so hey.
But what I'm saying is, like, at least she's going on the app with a purpose. Like,
And
this
with
is my
the
man.
understanding we
He got a
now have
purpose.
Right. Oh, yeah. His MO is completely a deceitful purpose. Yeah, that's like, play games all day is what he doing.
What is you still on there for?
Now, if that's what you do. Hey, I'm on this dating app to date, to mingle and dingle. That's fine. He
Mingle and dingle. You heard that?
Right.
and he dingling.
Right. Baby bear.
You know what I'm
You doing
saying?
what, Shameka?
He dingling.
I know that's right.
But listen, sis, my advice is you can confront him. You need to confront him.
You got to. Because
You
what
have
did you
to.
say about that pH balance? I can't
You want to get you want that pH balance to be on, not off. You know what I'm saying?
All the time. I can't stand it. You just, I know fucking to suck it. I can't do it.
He for the streets,
I'm
sis.
telling you, bad.
He's for the streets, sis.
Yes. And it's okay, but let it be known.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
That's all.
Right. Just say, I'm on this app to meet
Yes.
different women. I don't want anything serious. I
Let
don't
it
want a
know
relationship.
that you're still in the dating phase. That's what you want.
That part.
That's all.
That part. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is why I cannot date multiple people at one time, or I will never be okay with
But that goes
talking
back
to someone,
that goes
talking
back
to multiple.
dating don't mean you gotta sleep with them.
Right.
But
That's what
every-
I was going
ri-
to say.
right.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can date multiple people, but,
But you don't have to go to
Right.
that level. You
But
have to
some
go those
people,
bases.
because some guys, not all guys, say, I got to test drive. I got to test the waters. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I said
everybody
But it don't
doesn't.
mean I sleep with everybody that
Yeah.
I say I'm dating.
Well, listen, everybody is different, is
Yeah,
what I'm
everybody
saying.
test waters. I think the definition could be different if they're saying.
And people get further in dating too. Like
Yeah,
I can go get coffee with a bunch of people. Like
Right.
That's a date.
Right.
Right.
That's what I
But-
feel. That's dating.
That's of course.
Fill out
Said
the
coffee. You know,
vibe.
doggone well, he ain't gonna get no coffee.
He ain't getting no
He
damn
should've said
coffee.
dinner or something.
He's not going to Starbucks.
On Earth's side.
But what I'm saying
Nah,
is,
'cause Herb
everybody
went
has.
on my side earlier today, so I got to get him back.
Here's the thing: everybody have their own standards and morals when it comes to dating, and some people feel like they must do certain things with individuals that they're dating. I don't know what you do, because you might do something totally different than me than you do the next female. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just a no. Like, you like, I'm out here dating in these streets. That's a no for me. But that's my personal preference. Do I knock anybody that date multiple people? Absolutely not.
Right. But she said relationship. So
yeah, he
to
could
her
be.
understanding, they had a mutual understanding that they had a relationship. So that's the bad part. So that's a no. That's a wrap. Go about your business, sir.
Sound like he got more options.
And that's
He already had them lined up.
Right.
Like, yeah.
And let her know that. Bye. I don't know.
It's a please confront him, sis, and know this: the way you teach people how to treat you. So if you confront him, forgive him, just know you have set this tone
Yeah.
of how things will be.
Don't allow it.
Sound
You
like
know?
confronting is more like a cuss out. Cuss him out, move on.
You know. Oh, I did see. Yeah, it could be, but I did see recently. Speaking of like cussing out or being a bit violent, it was a gang up with the baby mamas. All the ladies shared the same dad or man or whatever, and he was not doing anything for any of the children, paying child support. So they set him up, whooped his ass. Somebody was recording it. So girl power to that.
Jail. They can't do no.
Yes, they can. They did
A lot of
that.
guys was like, see, now if it was the other way around. But yeah, I had to throw that in. Yeah, it's. But yeah, sis. Irv, what advice do you have? Should she confront her
no.
boyfriend? She's still saying boyfriend, so it's.
Nah, that should be a wrap. Nah, she don't got no reason to work this out.
Wait,
couple
don't
months.
say anything.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, cuss him out. Let him know.
Well,
let him,
yeah, Herb already said
yeah, let him know what's up. But
Let him know.
a cussing, a good cussing,
she should move
a
on.
good cussing.
That's what she should move on.
Cuss him out.
Yeah.
Leave
Move
her.
on.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, our next question reads: my wife and I just announced our engagement 2 weeks ago. Everything has been going great in our relationship, but I recently received a text from an unknown number and later figured out it was my ex and first love from college. She's confessing that she still has feelings for me and is asking me not to go through with the marriage. But she's the one who left me. I know it sounds bad, but my head is messed up now, and I don't know what to do. Should I tell my fiance? Buddy. She could be just showing up because she saw that engagement get posted. She's faking you, bro. Don't lose your wife over that.
I agree. If I don't know, you shouldn't judge a person from the past, but let's say he broke up with her and she did this, I think it would be a little bit different for me. But she broke up with him for whatever reason, and now she wants to backtrack when this man is about to get married. Like, it just sounded a little bit, not copacetic. It doesn't sound good.
Well, I'm gonna let you go.
Maria.
It's your ex. Ex for a reason. You supposedly should have healed yourself from it. You moved on. You're engaged. Why is it even a question?
Because he's still in love with her.
Or why is your head messed up?
He wanna
That's
tap
why.
that
Yeah,
both
'cause-
times.
Love with her.
He wanna
Yeah,
tap that
she
both
could be the one that got away for him.
No. I'm on your side. man.
Unfinished business. Whatever
Hold
it
on.
is. It's your ex.
We ain't even finna use no metaphors. We finna get straight to the point.
It's your ex. You should be cussing. Why is this with me? I'm a cuss that. Bye.
Let it fly.
Let it go. Let it go. We'll bleep you out later.
As the people said on the other podcast, Irwin.
Was it Irwin or was it Earl? Oh, no.
I don't know
It wasn't Irvin.
But, bro, we can't get along today, could we?
Uh-oh. What you got to say, man?
Oh, God.
You said don't lose your wife over her because
Yeah. I think she just popping up
Listen.
because he announced their
Listen.
engagement.
listen. You ready?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Okay. She could pop up all she want. If he over her, it don't matter. He'll tell her, yo, I'm getting married, leave me alone, don't call or text me no more. And then tell his fiance what happened, but also show her the response of what he did.
Okay.
That way you're not losing your wife. But when you gotta think about it, oh boy.
Oh, yeah, he's still in love with her now.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
So you finna get married to somebody that you still in love with, not just with anybody. Then you had to bring up the fact that she the one that broke up with me.
Right.
you still want her.
Unfinished. You got something
Right.
unfinished in your mental.
So if she
your
say, let's
heart,
meet up
right?
one more time before you get married, guess what? They gonna meet up and she gonna give it to him like she never gave it to him before.
Whew, fire.
So where do we disagree, Trell?
Why they got to meet up
Because
and do that?
you saying don't lose your wife, huh?
Why does it go straight to the
Why
bedroom?
they got to
Straight.
meet up and do that?
Because focus on what he said.
What did I
What did he
He
say?
said don't lose your wife over it. So as in that,
Your potential wife, yeah.
Your potential wife.
so in order for
Y'all
him-
was agreeing.
no,
That's all I was trying to
we
figure.
don't agree.
Okay,
we do.
hold on.
We agree to disagree.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Where?
Go ahead.
Because so I say don't lose your wife over it
Yeah.
if you're not in love with the other chick, but you still in love with the other chick because it wouldn't be no question about it. You wouldn't have to say that. You wouldn't have to say your head messed up.
So what should be his move then?
Honestly, he got to come clean with his fiance and tell her, hey, she reached out, and I realized that I'm still in love with her. Or I have some kind of feelings for her. Because if not, that's going to be as Shameka said, you going in lying.
But if he do that and then he entertain this woman and now her feelings will dissipate just that fast because she was just doing it.
I'm never saying that the girl is genuine. I'm never saying that. But his feelings for her is still genuine. So I get what you're saying, man. I'm finna go up all this, but bro, you going in lying. It's different if you just say you met somebody and you cheated. You can say I didn't have no feelings for them. I just did it just to do it. This person you got feelings for. She gonna continue to
It's
stick
not
around.
healed.
And,
That's
see,
exactly.
and I have a question.
Exactly.
It's
How do you
him.
feel about him having a conversation with the ex just so he can get like clarity of
No.
It
Go
sound
about
like he
your
need that.
business.
Yeah,
Go
because
about
he
your
already got
business.
feelings, so she gonna do everything in the world to manipulate him.
Yeah, going about your. If you got to do that, going about your business.
So what I'm saying is, he got to sit down with his fiance and say, "Hey, look, she reached out. I thought I was healed, but I'm not as healed as I thought I was." And then maybe they can work it out. You know what I mean? She might just be like, "Okay, we just can't get married right now," because they got engaged. So
2 weeks ago.
yeah, so I mean, you got time. I hope you ain't planning the whole wedding in 2 weeks. But you know what I mean? So you got time. But if you go in, because look, this girl right here, it sounds like she messy. So with that, say you never tell your fiance about it, about the messages or the calls or whatever. You get married. She wanna make sure your wife at the time know. Now, first thing she gonna say.
does she have to be messy? It could have been a love and basketball situation.
That's movies.
I don't
But,
care, but like
You miss it. He didn't.
Why you
y'all
wait till he
had
got
to break
engaged?
up. They done had a whole relationship. Now
Exactly.
they engaged.
You wait till he got engaged.
You should have been moving
Now
on
I
and
do
healed
agree with Herb
yourself
when he
as
said on
well.
that she saw that ring.
She's
In her mind is,
That's
older
your
than me.
nigga.
Exactly.
We really don't know his backtrack. Maybe he's in relationship with women and it doesn't last long. It's not lasting. So she's
Well,
like,
I mean, so you going far fetched.
But it doesn't even matter.
But
It
I mean,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
just saying,
Everybody should have healed, no matter how the relationship ended. He should have healed himself, but he's clearly
does
not.
anybody have the one that got away? Does anybody says if this person from my past come back?
I had it for a short period of time, but now it's
So the thing with that is this: if you saying that, you're not ready to be married to nobody else but that person.
Is it? I
So
agree.
you're no longer ready to be married because that means anybody come back.
Yep.
I agree.
Like
agree.
when I first got divorced, I used to say that if she come back in my life, is that third. But I tell anybody, I'm not gonna be in a relationship. Now I'm not gonna be in a relationship. I just don't want to be in one. But I used to say because I knew at that point in time when we first split up, if she came back, I'd work it out.
You're trying.
Right.
You're trying.
Now
That's
she
fine.
can text
If
and
you
call
by
me, I'm like,
yourself,
yeah,
you
know,
can revisit. You can think. You can have
Exactly.
conversations. If you by yourself, they done been in a whole relationship. They done got to the point somebody didn't propose to somebody and somebody didn't accept it.
I feel like he lying to her if he go any further with his
Yes.
fiance. He lying to her.
Agreed. At the end of the day, my opinion, it doesn't matter how the relationship ended. Everybody should have healed or still be on the path of healing. That person who is sending that message, you should be healed, ed, past tense, something, or still going to
let's take it a
therapist
step
or
further.
something.
And take it up.
Do the fiance
Stop doing
know
it.
about this ex, this particular ex? Because 9 out of 10, he probably kept it a secret because his feelings for her still. She probably know about the other exes.
I don't know.
They're just taking them a
Don't
step further. You know,
matter.
that's far fetched. Like I told you, that's going on. But I just feel like man, you gonna end up losing your wife.
Yeah.
By not telling her. That's
Yeah, he
that's how
definitely
he
needs to
gonna
come
lose.
clean. He
Yeah.
definitely needs to come
You
clean.
can't keep entertaining this one right here. You keep entertaining her. They go ahead and get married.
She gonna make
gonna
sure-
keep popping
Yeah,
up
she gonna make sure
until
she-
she gets somebody.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna show up to the wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, you better take that part
I'm a
out.
photographer.
So, sis, no, I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, you definitely gonna have to tell your fiance. I believe in being
And
upfront.
leave her alone because even if you and your fiance don't work out, you ain't gonna never work out with nobody else because you still got feelings for her.
Agreed. Y'all got to
Delete her
heal.
social media. Don't come in contact with her at all.
Exactly.
Because he's not over her
You
at all.
got to heal. You got to remove and separate from these people. You got to.
Boy, she must got that thigh, y'all.
Ooh, not that thigh, y'all. Oh,
That
you taking
what,
it back to
Trell?
Freak Nick days. You got that thigh,
Oh,
y'all.
you used to be there?
No.
Oh,
Shameka, coming to Hulu.
we found out she used to be there.
Freak Nick ended in 98. I was in, freshman year. So, no, I didn't make it a Freak Nick. But,
Well, they got one coming up in Atlanta. They're gonna redo it.
ooh, okay.
You go.
We Mix It Up might have to be out there.
Trell with production would not.
I don't know how much recording to get done.
Herb might be out
We
there.
might catch some with Freaknik now.
Oh,
No,
Lord,
no,
yeah.
no.
Freaknik is definitely a different Freaknik. It's a new day. But Herb, if anyone have some advice that they need help with and all of that great stuff, where should they go?
Be sure you hit us up. Hit us up in our email. mixituppodcastsc@gmail.com or hit us up on IG at mixituppodcast.
We got your back.
I don't. Nah, I'm playing. We had to give y'all a joke.
All right, we out.